Hello, my name is Ash, a counselor in training. This is my Relatable study podcast for individuals who need help studying for their NCE, CPCE, and other related counseling exams. I'm going to go through many questions from multiple resources and make the answers relatable to both you and me. So get your listening ears on and let's get studying. When using the concept of dredging in therapy, which of the following is most likely to occur? A. It enhances the client's sense of safety and trust in the therapeutic relationship. B. The client experienced significant therapeutic breakthroughs due to the deep exploration of past issues. C. It can re-traumatize and a breakdown in the therapeutic alliance. D. The client can rapidly develop coping strategies to deal with past traumas. The answer is C. It can cause re-traumatization and a breakdown in the therapeutic alliance when utilizing dredging in therapy. When utilizing dredging is bringing up painful parts of the past and it reorientates the consciousness. It does have both pros and cons of how it can benefit or not benefit the client. I would recommend doing research about dredging in the therapeutic context, but note that it can re-traumatize some clients and the therapeutic alliance between the counselor and the client could potentially break down. One distinct disadvantage of an open group is that A. New members are not accepted after the first meeting. B. The leader does not control the screening process. C. A member who begins after the first meeting has missed information or experiences. D. The group is generally too behavioristic for depth therapy to occur. The answer is C. One distinct disadvantage of an open group is that a member who begins after the first meeting has missed information or experiences. Since open groups are open and have changing membership often, different members will be there at different experiences and have witnessed the changes. So new members who begin after the first meeting will have missed the experience and some information. This can also have an effect for individuals who have missed a meeting or two, where they will miss information and the experience because either they were sick, they had to miss it for X reason, so on and so forth. How does the DSM-5 define gender dysphoria? The DSM-5 defines gender dysphoria as a marked incongruence between one's expressed gender and the assigned gender that causes significant distress or impairment over a period of at least 6 months. This is formally known as gender identity disorder. Informally, gender dysphoria is used to describe a person's persistent discomfort and the disagreement with their assigned gender. I would recommend reviewing the DSM-5 and how it defines gender dysphoria. It will increase your understanding of how it may affect clients over time and the actual diagnosis. When counseling clients that are survivors of domestic abuse, which of the following interventions is most effective for helping them in the recovery process? A. Encourage the client to immediately confront the abuser and assert their rights. B. Assist the client with developing a safety plan and assessing community resources. C. Recommend the client to forgive the abuser as a means of moving on. D. Focuses on the client's past experiences without addressing current safety or coping strategies. The answer is B. Assist the client with developing a safety plan and accessing community resources is the intervention that is most effective for helping clients who are survivors of domestic abuse. When they have a safety plan and have access to the community resources, they are able to move forward in their recovery process. I would recommend doing research about domestic abuse and how to develop a good safety plan for these individuals. And you may as well come up with some community resources for future work with domestic abuse survivors. When a group member is speaking, it is best for the counselor to A. Try to face the group member. B. Not face the group member as it does not appear genuine in a group setting. C. Smile while listening. D. Express genuine emotions. The answer is A. When a group member is speaking, it is best for the counselor to try to face the group member. Because this is fostering good attending behavior of the group leader, it makes sure that their focus is on the group member who is speaking. It is making sure that this group member is being listened to and heard, and their congruency and authenticity between the counselor and this group member is being built. It is the same when counselors are working with individuals in their own individual counseling. When you face the client, you're giving them all the attention, you're leaning forward, you're actively listening, so on and so forth, because you are attending to the behavior of the clients. And that is all 5 questions for this episode. Thank you for listening. Keep calm and study on.